welcome back to the Red Dawn channel, ladies and gentlemen, and in today's video we are going to continue our character guides, and with none other than For Honor's Raider, right? So, you know, we'll be going over everything that we usually go over, so like some basic moves, the move set, and anything like that. I'm just going to give another quick reminder that, you know, the competition deadline is Thursday midnight UK time. So, you know, make sure that you're getting your clips sent in ASAP to the community email, which will be somewhere on screen, either the bottom left or the top right. Either one. Find it, copy it, send your shit in, and then we can get some clips for Friday. But without further ado, let's get into the video and start off with the Raiders move. So, the moveset's on screen now, so feel free at any point to pause, read over it, and then you have some form of understanding for what I'm going to be going over, because I never, ever refer to the moves as what is shown on screen, because A, I'm lazy, B, I know too much, and C, what's the point? You know, I'll refer to it as the cool, sexy names. So, we've got the Chop and Poke, Wild Swinging, Winding Slashes, Raider Fury, Stampede Charge, Reaping Charge, Stunning Tap, Rushing Guard Break, and realistically for the Raider that's it. It's very basic indeed, but I've seen quite a few good Raiders pull off this basic moveset to seriously dish out some damage. So we've got the two obvious ones there for every character. Then we've got Stampede's Charge, Controlled Throw, Raider Fury, and Stunning Tap variations. So as you can see, the moves that are here and his hero specifics are rather limited. You know, it's a very basic character, so I'm hoping that this one's not going to be too much of a long one. But without further ado, let's get into the guide itself, starting off with some of the basics. Let's go over some of the basics. So I will say that if I do miss anything, feel free to pop it down in the comment section down below. If I get anything wrong, as always, you know, correct me. I'm open for it. But so as always, the light attacks can be strung in any direction, and as you can see, it's a 3 light chain, so you can do 3 light attacks. To be fair, it's the exact same with the heavies, so it's a 3 chain heavy attack that can be strung in any direction. And if you do land all 3 heavies, very doubtful that, you know, you're going to be doing quite a bit of damage. And this top heavy attack is really good. It damages quite a bit, and it's just hilarious to watch go out on the battlefield. So you've also got in your arsenal, you've got your running heavy attack, and one of the Raiders' signature moves, which is absolutely hilarious. We also have this: grab them, throw them, and dish out some damage. And, you know, that's kind of realistically, you know, the Raiders' bread and butter. So, you know, we've got the lights, we've got the heavies that can be strung in any direction like this, you know, so you can change it up so that you can do 2 light attacks, you know, or what you can do is light, oh crap, heavy, light, and then heavy, then light, and then back off. So one of the things that you do need to note when you are using the Raider is that, you know, you don't really have a lot in your arsenal. So what you need to be doing is stringing things together, backing off, readjusting, and then proceeding to continue. So it's not really going to consist of the intermediate and expert as normal because of how limited the moveset is. So I'll just be going into some of the basic combos, and then that'll be it. So, you know, we've already gone over the triple light chain and the triple heavy chain and all that sort of stuff. Another cool thing to note is that if you dash forward and press a light attack, you will do what we refer to as a stunning tap. What this does is it stuns your opponent, and it can lead into a variation of things. So one of the variations is dash forward, light attack, or you can dash forward into a heavy attack. Also, one thing to do is that the Raider has a very annoying feint, but when used properly is quite skillful. So if you start up heavy but then press your light attack, you will feint the heavy and go straight into a stunning tap, which then can lead into some interesting combos. So, you know, boom, boom, or boom, 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 and you can just keep stringing it together like that, and it's, you know, it's quite simple, really relatively easy to explain, you know. So all you need to do to either go into the stunning tap is to dodge, press your light attack in any of the buttons, well not buttons, any of the directions shown on the screen. So, you know, it can be strung relatively easy. It's the same with the heavy attack, it can be done in any direction as shown. Like so. And also one thing to note is that you know, you don't have any special deflex or out like that like most characters, but you do have this move, get them up against a wall, and then you do actually get a free heavy attack. So we'll show you that again. So boom, that was not it, that was appalling. So guard break them, press forward, run, light attack, and then, you know, go into any of the other combos that you saw before. Another cool thing with the Raider, though, is that he's the only character that can do this in the game currently, unless they add somebody else who can do it. If you guard break them and, you know, throw them as normal, you can throw them in any direction, and obviously if you throw forward, you're going to pick them up, run a bit, and then get them into a wall, so forth, so forth. However, if you are wanting to get them into a wall, but you're not quite at the right angle, what you can do is hold back on your analog stick, press X, and then ring around in a circle to get them into where you want to get them. So you'll do like a semi 360, and then, you know, you'll throw them about a little bit. It's a really cool one if they're out of stamina and you just want to play with them a little bit. You know, you ring them round, get them on the floor, then go straight into the top heavy attack, as, you know, you normally would do. So, last but not least, we have the Raider's zone attack, which is this. If you're wanting to get some form of heavy damage from a guard break, this is the only move that you're going to be able to land from the guard break. I mean, you can get the light attack in, but, you know, it's compared to the damage from the zone attack, it's realistically not worth it. And the cool thing is the zone attack does actually class as a heavy. So if they've got bugger all health left and you've managed to grab a guard break, slot in a zone attack there, that you'll land it guaranteed, and, you know, you'll get the execution. So that's also a very cool thing. But, you know, that's realistically it. Obviously you can, you know, string together certain things, feint in areas that you need to with your heavy attacks, get a guard break in, throw them about, and then go from there. Like, your main objective realistically with the Raider is to get your cheeky lights in, back off, another cheeky light if they're going for a heavy and you can't be arsed, going for a parry, stunning tap into a light attack, or alternatively stunning tap, heavy, fake, zone. Obviously, you know, you've got to be very careful with these moves with your stamina management, because as you saw, that single combo alone drained me completely. I was out of batteries, I was juiced out. So, you know, you need to be making sure that you are on top of your stamina management at all times to get the best out of the Raider. But realistically, you know, that's it. If I've missed anything that, you know, you Raider mains that might watch this, you know, think of, simply pop it down in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. So we'll end it with our brother, the Raider, with the parries and anything else, and then that'll be it. So I will bring it back for you guys then. Welcome back. So let's touch over the parry. So it's one of the most basic parries. It's just a parry, light attack, and, you know, you don't get any speckle deflex or anything like that. It's just the normal parry as shown on your screen. So obviously you get your parry in your parry window, and then you do your light attack, back off, and then do what you need to do. So just to go over quickly, I will show you guys the fact that, you know, guard break, zone attack, that's realistically, you know, it kind of. So boom, So we'll go over some combos quickly while I've got your attention. So stunning tap if he comes off that top guard. Bugger off. Readjust. See, also while they're spinning, it does actually drain stamina for them during the spin. So, you know, if they've got, you know, quite a little bit amount of stamina left, throw them around in a circle, knock them down, and then you're laughing. There you go. So if you think they're going to go for a guard break, you know, whack them in with that stunning tap, and then you are good to go. But realistically, that's it. A very, very basic guide, because to understand the Raider, you just realistically need a very, very basic understanding of stunning tap and, you know, the obvious light attack chain that is very simple. There isn't really much to the Raider. I mean, this is realistically it. So, you know, feel free to jump into the practice room and go from there. But just to finish off one of the thingies, so they're out of stam, so what you can do is heavy zone attack. If you string the zone attack into the last attack on any of the chains, it will do a lot more damage. So stunning tap, light attack, and then, you know, zone attack. So they're out of stam, cancel, go for a guard, or go for the parry, get them on the ground, and then Bob's your uncle, you know, you've killed him. But, you know, that's it. So, I hope you've enjoyed. If there's any suggestions for any characters you do actually want to start seeing, simply pop them down in the comment section down below. My Season Pass privileges sadly have been removed, so the only DLC character I have currently is the Centurion. So, you know, we'll stick to some of the more basic For Honor characters until I can get my Season Pass back. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Keep in mind that the competition is still going until Thursday at midnight, so get those clips sent in for the competition, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. See you in a bit. So, you've reached the end of the video, and all I can say is a massive thank you very much. As always, I'm going to ask that you leave a like and you smash that subscribe button. You have the two suggested videos, one on the left, one on the right, and the subscribe button directly in the middle, so there is no excuse. Catch up on the content, make sure that you're liking, and I will see you guys in a bit.